down before I hit the road. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up the down.
28-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Slayton is the man in motion. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck like your birthday. You find me in the club. Pull up, mama, I got what you need. Give me the food.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
It is third and long.
What is it? Yes. Careful.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second and 10. Here's Dart. Oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush. He goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Neighbors in motion. Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
At their own 44-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready to go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 37, here's second and 5.
Ready to hold on!
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here now, third and 5.
Ready to hold. Vegas! Punch word!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
10 at the 31-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Giants 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. A play fake, now dart. And caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Start on the ground, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At the 40-yard line, it's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready, set, on.
Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready, set.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Ready, set.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And long.
Ready, set. Touchdown. Touchdown.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. A pickup of 44 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Ready, set.
Throwing on second down. Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Vegas, Vegas!
Motion, motion, motion.
Yes, yes! Yes, yes! Punch first! Punch!
Here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. At the second charge timeout to Chicago, it'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
Here we go.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
On second and goal, we'll give him another shot. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal.
Ready to learn!
Let her flow, let her flow, let her flow.
Here's Williams now to throw. To the goal line and in. Holston Lovely. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Extra point up and good from Moody. The Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. In motion, it's Robinson. On play action, it is Dart. In trouble, and down he goes. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. to work this forward to the 37. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8. Now Williams. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Slayton is the man in motion. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big time quarterback.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third down and 9. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing is Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Right back to him on first down. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Yes! What is up?
A play fake. Now Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
slam left. Yeah. Combo.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
What is up?
There's a handoff out of the gun, and it'll be brought down as we take towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
What is it hurt?
Here's Connor now, running to start this fourth quarter. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Vegas! Clutch fires!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's Connor. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
This one is caught by Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Axel, 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 Axel.
They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let us run.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Yeah. Now punch first.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and long.
Let us run. Vegas, Vegas.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Bears sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
In motion, it's Robinson. On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 53 yards. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Quiet.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
60 Vice.
Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Forced to his right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Ready up.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Hunt team out, ready to send this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And we will not have to return it. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. This is 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. That's caught downfield by Robinson. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Now, Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. The throw is dark. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win.